Celisse, and I'm going to be with you for the next hour. We're going to be live and interactive for the Mecca Dream Come True at Christmas. That is always a mouthful. Now, I've got a very special guest with me tonight. It is the one and only, sorry, Anthea Turner. Hello, darling, how are you?
Hello.
I'm
here.
Can't get my teeth in tonight.
Don't worry.
I was worried.
You've got other things to worry
I
about.
know, because the baby's been kicking.
Just before we went on air, she said, if you just see a little foot go out,
I know, I do. And do you know, I did something really stupid earlier on as well. I decided to eat some sweets with Craig Stevens.
Sorry.
Yes. Now, Craig Stevens is going to be joining us at 10:25, talking all things food and drink. So you're going to be tasting mince pies.
That's a trauma.
Christmas cake,
Another
chocolate
trauma.
drinks, and Prosecco, which I can't have. That's
Oh,
sad.
by this point, it's not going to make any
Really?
difference whatsoever.
Is that a thing? I don't
We've
know.
got 4 weeks to go.
Maybe. So, listen, if you've got any questions to send in, please do to start at meccabingo.com, and we'll get as many questions answered by the lovely Anthea Turner as possible. Also, don't forget as well, tonight we're giving away lots and lots of money. So if you've just joined us and you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'll just come in at the end. No, we're going to be giving away £50, £100 throughout the night. And then we've got a live prize draw this evening at 10 to 11, where you and Craig will be giving away holiday vouchers, iPads, iPhones, as many questions.
Wow.
I know, it's going to be bonkers. Right. Lots and lots to talk about. First of all, don't forget, if you want to get involved with our live prize draw, you can do it right now. All you need to do is go to meccabingo.com and play the free wheel. It's really amazing. It's a free prize draw, and you can get playing with us for next week. And next week, we've got more guests coming in with Adele Silva from Emmerdale. It's very exciting. But listen, it's all about you today.
What,
So
so
let's start. Let's start with Anthea Turner. I can't believe you're here.
Well, I am.
You are a legend.
What?
No, you're a TV legend.
That makes you feel really old.
No, you're not old. You're still going to
Legend.
You are a TV
Legend.
legend.
Thank you.
Legend. I've been watching you for many, many years. I started watching you, I think, when it was Top of the Pops.
Well, that's back in the 80s. That's the hairy, scary days of the 80s, where hair was out here.
Did you have big
and
hair?
Oh, I had big hair. Oh yeah, it was very big hair. And I looked like a reject from Bananarama.
Oh no, you didn't.
It is. I thought I looked great at the time, but you look back at it, and it was such an era, the 80s,
It was very good.
where we did wear all these crazy clothes,
Yeah.
and nothing matched, and hair was up here, and shoulders,
Shoulder
and
pads.
big earrings,
Yeah.
and bows, and I loved it, really.
You were great. Top of the Pops. I missed that show so much.
Well, I did my very first Top of the Pops with Simon Mayo, who I now work with at Scholar Radio, which is where Simon went when he left Radio 2. And we have had many a giggle over our times on Top of the Pops.
So when was that? Was that in the 1980s?
Yeah,
wasn't it?
early 80s, because you
Okay.
know, Top of the Pops used to be a stronghold of Radio 1 presenters who were really all boys. And then they started to realise that maybe they should have a few girls on. And so they spied on Karen Keating and myself. She was doing Blue Peter, and I was doing Saturday morning shows, and we were the young sort of pop-tart television girls at the time. And they asked us to audition and do Top of the Pops. And it was great, it was crazy, because of course Top of the Pops is live,
Yep.
as you are now.
I forgot it was
It's all
live.
It's all live.
Could you must be so nervous because you had a live audience?
Absolutely. I suppose I was in as opposed to a dead one. And
There's an audience here.
and
See?
so and it was you're in the studio, and you know, for years you listen to this music and you've watched Top of the Pops, and then you're standing there with a microphone about to do it.
Yeah.
And you're linking bands together. It was crazy.
What's the top highlights? Best people you've seen?
Oh my goodness
Come on, you must have
me!
some
There
good
were
ones.
just so many from. I have to say, one of the people that everybody at TV Centre was like, oh, can I just pop into Top of the Pops? And then Tom Jones.
What did you sing?
but
What was
then
you singing? Can you
It
remember?
was Kiss.
Oh,
Yeah. And then Jason, it was during the Jason and Kylie era as well.
Of course.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood. It was all the mad, crazy 80s culture club.
Yeah.
Everybody was there. It wasn't.
It must have been really exciting. You did it every Friday night. Was it Friday or
Thursday? Thursday was Top of the Pops. So it was done live, and you couldn't make a mistake. If you made a mistake, unless it was
like I did at the beginning,
they would never do a retake. And also, the funny thing was that the studio wasn't that big.
Really?
But of course, they made it look big because of all the camera angles, and they had the audience were literally moved around.
So there weren't like 3 or 4 stages?
There were 3 stages.
Okay, yeah.
But it wasn't as big as you think it is.
It was massive.
But it wasn't at all. And then, of course, everybody could, as soon as you got in your position and the camera was there, everybody wanted to be near just to go, hello, on the television.
It's amazing.
And you had to, and we look back at it now and think we were shouting. But of course, you were shouting because you couldn't really hear.
No, it's like a party. Every Thursday. It was a great show. Like I said, I grew up with it and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. You also moved on to Blue Peter.
Of course, yes. So that iconic programme.
Did you go straight after it from Top of the Pops?
Well, no, because I'd done Saturday morning television, then I did Top of the Pops, and then I did things like The Best of Magic, and I did lots of other programmes.
You were the Queen of TV. I've been reading about you. You were literally like the Queen of TV.
I've done a lot.
She is Queen of TV.
We've done some very interesting programmes. Blue Peter, I always say it's the University of Television, and if you can do Blue Peter, frankly, you can do just about anything.
I love it.
Because the Blue Peter audition is known as the hardest.
Didn't you want to jump on a trampoline or something?
Well, they really do this little mini programme, and you start off by introducing the show, and then you have to do an interview with somebody, then you have to say goodbye to them, then you have to go, you have to make something. I had to do something with a daffodil, baked daffodil, if I remember rightly. Then you had to introduce the VT, and then you had to go over to this trampoline, you had to interview somebody jumping up and down on the trampoline, and then end the show and do that smoothly.
That's crazy.
And
you did it. You did it.
I did a terrible audition, to be honest. And I have to say, the editor at the time was Lewis Bronze, and he brought me into TV Centre and told me that I'd done the worst audition, but he was going to give me the job because he thought I'd got something that Blue Peter needed. I'm not quite sure what it was. But
amazing. Well, listen, we're going to give you the opportunity to give some money away to one of these lovely viewers who would like £100. I hear you crying, let's do it. Spin the time over. So these are our players. These are the people that have been entered on MeccaDream.com.
It's this is slidey open.
Yes. And they're going to get £100.
Not looking much.
It's going to be
it's going to be great near Christmas with everybody's. And it's Helen from Salisbury.
Lovely. Well done, Helen. £100 to you. Good.
I'm going to go out and buy some Christmas presents.
Oh, sorry. You get excited about Christmas.
Oh, I love Christmas.
Me too. Got your tree up?
I have.
Stockings?
Yes.
Are you going to be cooking?
Yeah.
Are you doing Christmas dinner?
Well, no, but there's only, what's happened is this Christmas, it's going to be a really quiet Christmas.
Nice. That's not cosy.
Yeah. There's not a lot of people.
That's okay, I prefer
It's just me, my boyfriend, and the dog.
Oh.
It's that quiet.
Yeah,
On
that's
the TV.
great.
We're not going to get out of our pajamas
No,
all
don't.
day.
Mince pies. We're going to do mince pies later at 10:25. Oh, I love those. Sometimes I find family a bit overwhelming. I find it a bit too much. You know, they're all like,
it's just quiet.
I might be in labour.
You probably will be.
Oh, I know what I mean. What Christmas. Now, listen, if you've just joined us, hopefully you're going to be sticking around until 11 o'clock. We've got so much more coming your way. We're going to be giving away more money, £50, £100.
Right.
We're going to be giving away massive prizes as well this evening from 10 to 11, so do stay tuned. Now, I've got to talk to you about the Tracy Islands that you created.
Yeah.
Apparently it's really famous.
Yeah.
Do you still have it?
I do, actually.
I have questions, actually, from my colleagues.
Tracy Island that I made on the programme. And prior to making that one, I had practiced.
Did you make it really?
Oh, no, 100%. And when it says here's what I made earlier, all the different stages I've made in the rehearsals, practicing. So I practiced for a week to get that on a live television programme and to get it seamless. And it took, end to end, it took 13 minutes with all the stages to do. The programme's only 27.
Yeah.
So we had to be really slick with it. And it was the longest, the biggest, the most complicated Blue Peter make that has ever been done. But practice and practice and practice because it's live and you can't go wrong and it's all got to sort of glue together. And I think today, I could still make that today.
Could you?
Given the
We should have done that challenge.
I could have still.
Why didn't we do that challenge? That could have been amazing. Where is it now?
This piles
Where is it now? Where is it?
It lives in the loft.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, and occasionally I hear there was some sort of travelling show with sort of relics of Blue Peter, and they said, oh no, just BBC television. So yes, we have the Tracy Allen, and I was happy to tweet, no you haven't, it's in my loft. That's not the real one.
There you go, you heard it here. Now I've got some more questions from the viewers. Do keep your questions in start@meccabigger.com. We've got one here from Tigwigs. She says, do you have any pets? You mentioned the doggy.
Yes, well I used to have lots of pets, and then I moved back into London and sort of lived in a flat and thought, you know, my dog had died. So I was thinking about replacing some I did, but I've always had like cats, dogs, like 4 cats, 2 dogs.
Amazing.
Then nothing for a while, and then I sort of acquired a French bulldog.
What's your dog called?
It's called Soho.
Soho.
So my boyfriend bought him, and he's called Soho.
What does he do? Is he naughty?
Not a lot really, apart from, but he talks. French bulldogs literally talk to you.
Do they?
They absolutely do.
Like
you go on my Instagram, go on highlights, you will hear this French bulldog having a conversation. He filmed him having a conversation, asking questions.
Okay. What's your Instagram?
It's just Anthea Turner.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to think that.
Sometimes you have celebrities that say about their Instagram and then you
my
Google it
Instagram.
and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, what is it? And they've called themselves Top Hat and you're like, oh.
No, it's all very obvious.
Okay.
And yes, in Soho, I think I put it on a story in there.
Okay.
It highlights in Soho talking. He's very fun. He is on my Instagram.
I have to check it out.
Yeah.
Sounds very, very
I
good.
bought him a Christmas jumper today.
Oh, we were just saying that because Craig Stevens has got his Christmas jumper.
on.
I've got a Christmas jumper with a little doggy on, which I'll be wearing later. So, and next week is Christmas jumper week, isn't it? It's Friday.
It
So maybe
is.
send your photos in. We might see your photos. Maybe
And there's also Christmas doggy jumper.
No.
There is,
What is
absolutely. And they're raising money. I think it's Save the Children. And you give them £5.
Oh.
And you take, and they've got these various, and I know there's one in Battersea on
Okay.
Sunday. You take your dog along in a jumper, enter your dog for £5.
Oh.
And you might get a prize.
It's quite cool. That's
Yeah.
good. That's a nice thing. It's good for charity as well. Now, going back to you again.
Yeah.
GMTV.
Yes.
So this is after Blue Peter.
After Blue Peter, yes.
How long were you at GMTV for?
Two and a half years at GMTV. Getting up at
Were you with
Mr.
Mr. Motivator?
Oh my gosh,
I
yes.
used to watch.
Did
I used to
you?
love it. Mr.
Mr.
Motivator.
Motivator, the only person who can walk really into, anywhere and go, yo, and get a crowd.
I used to watch
I mean, he was
brilliant.
brilliant.
With his little lycra outfit.
Yes.
He was
But
brilliant.
not so little like our outfit, to be honest. We're all there on display, Mr. Motivator. And you know, Derek, he's still going, yo.
Right.
Motivator still doing it. I think he
What does he
lives
do now?
he lives in Jamaica.
Does he?
He comes back every so often and does various things.
Right.
And do you know, look, still looks exactly the
Does he
same.
really? Still
Got a
has a
really
body.
fit, good body, exactly the same.
Mr. Motivator. Now I'm going to give her some more money. Why not? £50. Do it,
Look
Anthea.
at him.
Do it. This is exciting stuff, right?
It is.
Brilliant.
I love this. This is so nice.
I've got so many questions to ask you about GMTV because I've been watching this morning
Yeah.
on Apple TV. which is
Okay,
brilliant,
then.
But I'll ask you in seconds.
Stacey
From
Alva.
Where's Alva?
I don't know. I've never heard
Never
of her.
heard
I
of
know
her.
a lot of places. Alva.
There you
Well,
go.
Stacey's going to let us know.
£50,
Whereabouts is
Stacey.
Alva?
Now I've got a really good question, which I'm really intrigued about, especially people that are doing morning TV. What time do you get up?
4 o'clock.
Well, so you get up at 4.
4 o'clock, and of course, because you're a girl, you've got to do blow dry.
No, but you don't have to. No, you go in to get that done.
No, I still to this day do.
No.
Always on my own.
But wait a second, you got up at 4. Do you have a car to pick you up?
You get up at 4, so you have a shower, and I would always sort of, do you really want to know?
Yes, this is the best.
So I would have a shower, I blow dry my hair at home,
Right.
then I get into the car. When I get into the car, the newspapers would be in the car, so I'd start thumbing through on my way in. By the time I got in, actually in those days, the script was faxed through. It was like
So you get the script first thing in the morning?
Yeah.
Like 2 hours before you went on air?
Yeah, sort of.
Awesome.
And then you get there, you go through everything, and I had this lovely runner who would always just bring me cornflakes and coffee. And I would sit there, cornflakes and coffee seemed to get me going, and go through everything, the interviews we got in, and you go down, choose your outfit for the day. Eamon and I had a bit of a discussion as to what he was wearing, which is obviously going to be a suit, but the tie would make a difference to blend in with what I was wearing. For us it was pink. And then you sat down and started. So it's
what time do you go to bed then?
Well, everybody, you become, I think anybody who does shift work of any description, you become obsessed by sleep patterns.
Okay.
And of course the problem is with doing something on the television, not only have you got to sound awake, you've got to look awake as well.
Yes.
And I know this even if you talk to people who are cabin crew, anybody who works on anywhere where you are faced with the public, you've got to look the part as well. There's a pressure in itself. And so I think I would time shift my day. So I would just go to bed at 9 o'clock and have no friends. Some people would sleep would have a normal life, but sleep in the afternoon.
Okay,
I couldn't do that.
No.
I couldn't just go there. And also I was busy doing stuff. Things to clean. Shopping to do.
That's amazing. 4 a.m. So did you get on with Eamon?
Well, I know it was always reported, all the problems that Eamon and I had. And we did have a bit of a spat. He did call me Princess Tippy Toes. However, he's just had his 60th birthday. And a very small, but intimate group came together for his 60th. And I was there.
Yay!
So, yes, I've been there at his OBE party, at his 60th birthday party.
I met him last
year.
It was lovely. It was lovely. Now listen, we need to give away some more money, £100.
£100. So it goes 100, then it goes 50, then
100, yeah.
100.
Who knows what's going to happen next? So £100 is going to go to one of your lovely viewers.
Beatrice.
I love that
who lives in Oldham.
I love Beatrice.
Beatrice. Well done. Now we've got Helen, Stacey and Beatrice. All the girls.
Yeah, where are the boys? Come on boys, they're in there somewhere. Now, who's the most famous person you've had on the sofa? Oh, that sounds so wrong. Wait a second. Have you really?
Yeah, I remember interviewing Donald Trump. He was absolutely delightful.
Really?
And he was over here. It took him a long time to sort it out, but he was buying land in Scotland for his looking. And I was going to New York the following weekend, and I just mentioned this to him off camera, and he said, "Oh, I've got a plane waiting. Why don't you come with me?"
Anthea Turner, you actually
and I said, honestly, I loved it. I got a film crew with me. We already bought the tickets.
Yeah.
When I get to New York, I'll call you. And I did, so he was lovely.
So you met him?
Yeah, and he helped us with some filming and a few contacts and things.
Really?
He was delightful. And I tell you what, this is my change of favourite moments. It all comes back to hair. My hairdresser at the moment is with Donald and Melania. And I get texts and pictures.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Does he still know you?
And yes.
Have they still got numbers? Do you still go, I do?
How you doing? You doing all right?
How's it going?
And Leo always say he is delightful, and so is Melania, and really kind to him. And what can I do for you? You all right? You got everything you need. So I think it's always nice to hear a good story.
Yeah, it is. That's a bad story, isn't it? Now, okay, can you say? I don't know if you're going to. Who's the worst?
The worst
celebrity you've interviewed? Oh.
Well, I think sometimes the problem is. I think the problem is that sometimes people are not at their best first thing in the morning.
Good for you. Yes.
And I think there are some people, and I can think of that there are actually 3 blokes, and maybe it wouldn't be fair to mention their names. However, they all 3 had an aroma of last night, and they were a little miserable, to say the least, seeing as they were all plugging something.
Yes.
You know, we didn't make them be there. But I think two actors and one producer who are plainly wanted to be somewhere else.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay,
Yeah.
good for you. I'm glad you didn't say no. Just give away more money.
Yeah.
Probably 50 pounds. Is that right? Good. Laughing gently. I've got some more gossip to tell you as well. I think you're going to love.
Joanne from Norwich.
Well done, Joanne. You're 50 pounds. Now, you've been listening to our gossip backstage.
Yes.
Because you were talking to our lady Natalie about our celebrity hotel.
Yes.
That Mecca Bingo is going to be doing. It's going to be amazing. So we are having this
First thing
hotel.
I said was, can I come and clean it?
She wants to be our cleaner. So we're going to have a hotel that's run by celebrities. So I can reveal today that obviously last week we said the hotel's going to be in Blackpool. We've got our hotel manager signed up, Sherry Hewson.
Fantastic, because I love her better.
She's going to be your manager. We've also just signed up our dance teacher. We've got Strictly Come Dancing Robin Windsor. He's lovely.
Lovely.
He's going to be teaching you some dance classes.
I adore
We
it.
might have why do you want to be the cleaner?
Because I like cleaning things.
Yeah,
I can't be really? Up. Absolutely, I can do Perfect Housewife for no reason, and I love cushion arranging.
Right.
And honestly, it's an art form in itself.
Do you have a lot of cushions on your bed?
Oh yes, I do. And
How many
my boyfriend
cushions?
spends all of his secrets.
I know. How many cushions?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No. How big's your bed? You're the queen or king?
Huge, massive, emperor. I love it! Like the biggest bed you could possibly have, like the princess and the pea as well.
Yes. Well, listen, we're going to be doing at this amazing hotel, which is going to be happening next year, I do believe. And we're going to be giving away, 10 lucky winners a chance to win a weekend stay for 2. So you'll get free food, free drink. Is that right? Are you crazy?
Yeah, but who's doing the cooking?
That's a good question.
Yes.
We have
everything free food.
Yeah, but who's the celebrity chef? We haven't got a celebrity chef, guys. Who could be the celebrity chef?
Yeah, definitely, you've got to
You
have
have some
somebody
good.
you
Gordon
know around the
Ramsay,
kitchen.
Jane Oliver. I
And
don't
got to come
know.
up with that.
We
We'll
need
work
a
on
chef.
this one.
Oh, Vicky's backstage saying, we'll get one, we'll
Yeah,
get one.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
like
yeah.
this. We're getting it sorted.
Yeah.
Oh no, we can put one
Absolutely. And a bartender.
I think
Who's
this-
bartending?
I don't know, someone's got to be doing it. Well, you've got Tom Cruise. Do the cocktails.
Yeah. Maybe
Oh.
Tom might be a bit busy.
Yeah, I think the chef could be someone called Domino's. Domino?
Dom. Inno.
So yeah, it's really good at pizza. It's great at making pizza. The reason why I'm saying that is we're going to be giving away, this is a prize to one of the lucky winners watching.
Yeah.
So watch this space, and we've signed up Anthea Turner. Have you really signed up, or are you just saying
No,
that?
I didn't. I just walked in and did what you were doing. It was me who went, oh, can I do it? Can I clean it?
You'll be careful to say. You forget about this.
No, I'll do it properly.
She's great. Come to my house. Right, will you be presenting any new programmes in the future? Says Silver Moon, number 2 in the chat room.
Ooh. Well, I never. I am doing a series at the moment for London Live. It's about another 6 shows. I've done 6. I'm doing another 6.
Yep.
And then you'll see me popping up all over the place.
This is good. I'm glad you're coming back. You're busy.
Do you know, I have to say, and being serious for a moment, because we can be, even on Mecca Dream Come True, I think there was a time really in a girl's life where it's quite difficult because it's a young person's game, but all of a sudden, the baby boomers of the 60s are coming back, and we're still here, still look all right, still looked after ourselves, and we have a value. And I'm really pleased to see that. I was talking to Anne Diamond about it not that long ago. We were chit-chatting away about this, and just go, well, the thing is, we're still here. We're still here, we're still doing it.
Yes, it's brilliant. And you look fabulous. I mean, your figure is insane. I mean, someone did ask you about, what's any top tips of how you look so good?
I don't think there isn't just one thing. I think it's a whole collection of things that you do.
Exercise.
But yeah, I don't do a huge amount of exercise. But I've got this theory if you do everyday movement correctly, you know this from being a dancer.
Yeah.
Do everyday movement correctly, you don't need to be in the gym as much.
There you go, that's our good final top tip.
Yeah.
We've got to go to a break.
All right.
I'm going to bottles open and mince pies in the background. Craig, are you ready? He's ready. Right, we'll be back in a couple. Are you ready, guys? Let's do this. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Bye.
Today we're in Sheffield. Now Tommy and Diana have lived in this house for say 25 years. They've been raising the kids. Now they've finally got the nest to themselves.
As we've been saying, it's a blank canvas, which again is good. So the idea here is to add some colour, add some wallpaper, but not go berserk. If we put the wallpaper on there, it's actually going to emphasise the problem. So the solution would be just to paint this one wall here.
So it's quite a feminine wallpaper. It's very beautiful, but it's very feminine, isn't it?
It is, but I've got to remember what Diane wanted.
Oh, this is looking nice, Derek. I love the white furniture.
It's looking fantastic,
It's
isn't
really
it?
brightened it up, isn't
It
it?
has, especially with the white carpet.
Yes.
Okay, presto.
I've got it, thank you, Derek.
We've got a completely clear board there.
But it's grown up as well. You've got your own your back room.
That's sanctuary. Oh my God.
Yeah, come here. This is the best bit, isn't it?
We are here today in Blackpool. I love this place. The sun is shining. Team, you ready? Yeah. Derek, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Yes.
But a little surprise when we got here this morning, the wallpaper itself, as we've now found out, we can't actually paint because it's all going to bubble up. We got the cream background, we got the duck egg blues, the greys, the yellows. Now that's one colour in one room.
Oh wow, now this is the room that was holding everything up, wasn't it? Hey listen Derek, your paper's alright.
It looks great, doesn't it? Open your eyes.
Oh my God.
Don't swear. Don't swear.
Welcome back everyone. Oh my God, this is so exciting. We're going to be trying out mince pies, Christmas cake and chocolates.
You had me at hello, I'll be honest.
Now joining us, not just Anthea Turner, the TV legend, we've got Craig Stevens.
Hello, it's your... I've met Anthea Turner.
I know.
Like, it's actual
It's amazing.
I know.
It's amazing.
Do you know what? I loved hearing you earlier until there was one bit, and to be honest, it broke my heart a little bit. I think it was Christmas, and I was like, oh, she's going to be alone at Christmas. And I was like, that's okay. And then you went boyfriend, and it killed every dream I ever had, if I'm honest. Dog I'm happy with, it was just the boyfriend. I was happy to wander looking for Soho with you for as long as you wanted. I just don't think the third one should be with us. I mean, is there any chances going wrong rapidly?
Doesn't look like it, no.
Brilliant. Right then, let's eat Christmas pie. Because this is as close to Christmas with Anthea Turner as I'm going to
Yeah,
get, isn't
it is. We can finish Christmas Day, couldn't we? Right? But what I need you to do is, what should we start with first? Do you want to try some mince pies or cake?
Okay.
I love everything on each of the plates. So
Yeah.
just remind, these are 3 different supermarkets.
Okay, yes, we've got 3 different supermarkets,
Right.
and we've got to work out which one tastes the best. Because obviously, I
Okay.
guess we are influenced by which one costs
Yeah.
the most. A lot,
Uh-huh.
So if you said one from Harrods, you'd be like, oh, that's going to taste the
Oh,
best.
it's wonderful.
Darling. But it's not
And
what it
so are we
tastes.
going to go systematically through mince pies?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
Okay
that.
then.
Should we go with
So
pies?
let's be
Do you
systematic
like mince
about it.
pies?
I adore mince pies, but I am a connoisseur
Oh.
of the mince pie.
Really?
My dad, Brian, would eat mince pies
My
every
future
month.
dad.
Yes,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
father-in-law, Brian, would eat mince pies every day of the year.
Really?
And what he does is he stockpiles them over Christmas and puts them in the freezer.
Amazing.
And then eats mince pies. So,
Right.
Now,
What
you
are you
eat.
thinking of this
Well,
one
the thing
first?
is, you eat with your eyes first.
Yeah, yeah, and I'll be honest,
And
it
that-
looks a bit...
That looks like it's a bit bunched
It
together,
looks like it's
isn't
been
it?
homemade
That looks
by...
like Soho has had a little nibble and then decided to bring it to Mummy.
Possibly come out of this bomb, I don't know.
That was a little further more information than I needed there,
I'm
Anthea.
I'm not too sure about this.
No, it does look a bit...
Okay, you go.
Oh.
What are you thinking?
Maybe it tastes better than it looks.
No, it
Shall I
doesn't.
go?
Does it not?
I'm gonna.
Let me try the pastry.
Okay, that's not the face of I was hoping for.
No.
Oh gosh. Better.
Oh.
It's not right. It's not right. Let's not
Oh my
worry
god,
about
it's
this
like
anymore.
I think, but you got a D for. I think if that was like Trey's description of mince pie, there's nothing minced or pied about
No, that's
No,
terrible.
let's just, it's
See,
not
nothing,
right.
mate,
It's
though.
not right. Moving on.
that.
Okay.
This one looks nice.
It's Christmassy.
This looks good.
What are you going to do? Oh, the lid came
Right,
off.
the lid came off.
Never seen the lid come off before.
No, it's,
Can't believe you're doing this. This is hilarious.
If it's any consolation, that one's still in your mouth.
Hold on a second.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Right.
I think you should go in with the other
A
one.
bit of an extraction there.
Andy, when there's crumbs, are you straight there with cleaning it up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you love a good clean.
I do.
You do love a good clean.
I do.
I read the book.
I do.
Oh, I read your book. It didn't make me clean anything, it just spent more time watching the dirt whilst I read your book.
It's
Oh,
crunchy. I heard a crunch. Is that
what are
nice?
you thinking?
The pastry's nice.
Has it got bones in it? Oh, we're going to feed each other.
We're not.
I
We're
agree.
very hygienic, aren't we? Here?
That was a dream I had from 1997. You did that for me. Do you know what? Doesn't matter. Don't even think back to it, Andy. Just move on. Let's not address the joke. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, she's double taking. Andy, you're still with us? I felt like you drifted into some kind of lovely place.
She did.
See, the pastry's quite nice. It's quite a sweet pastry. There's a shortbread-iness to
That's
that
nice.
pastry. I'm quite liking
I'm
that
alright
one.
with that.
But okay, so not so good. Like
Getting
this.
better.
This is going to be the decider,
This
isn't
is
it?
the one.
Well, it's going to be the decider. It's going to tell us whether that's good in comparison. We know that's not going to make it.
Alright. Anthea, go like you did it for me. Can I do it for you?
Okay.
Oh, this is great, isn't it? They're feeding each other.
Literally.
Do you like this?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, let's do it now.
All right then.
Excuse fingers. But I feel like we're family now. I'm still with you. This is an
Now,
Mm.
this is the thing.
Talk me through.
If you could take the mince from that
Oh yeah.
and the pastry from that,
It'll be perfect.
you've got the perfect mince
And the
pie.
tin from that. Just the tin. Alright, let me try. Oh!
Good?
I think the
Is that a winner?
mince is nicer in that.
Oh, that's.
The amalgamation of the two.
Well, I'll tell you what. Bear with me. Can make this happen for you, my
You're
darling.
actually going to do this?
Yeah, of course I am.
Put
Sad
the
bit,
lid on
don't
there.
I? Lead you up.
That lid on there.
What I've just done for you, Anthea.
Do you want the tin? Do you want the tin?
Oh, yeah, cheers.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, the perfect mince pie.
That is Christmas right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's for Anthea Turner. There you go, darling. That's a little gift from me to
I
you.
think can I take a bite now? Of the
Don't know why, but
perfect
if you-
mince pie because
It
I've
might
got
be different. Let me
everything.
check. Oh, we didn't.
We're thinking. That's it. That's the daddy right there, isn't it?
You made it happen.
So you've got to make the mince pie. But listen, do you want to check to see where they're from? Should we check?
Look,
Right, where do you think this is
scared where
from?
that's from because I feel like we should take it back.
Fortnum and Mason?
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
Of course she
No,
is. She
it's
can't
co-op.
spell.
It's the co-op. It's the co-op. Who thought?
Oh,
I
that's a
mean,
shame because I like the
I
colour.
like the co-op.
Because you always do the co-op when you can't be bothered. You
yeah.
go further afield, don't you?
There's lots of them, aren't
Oh.
they? They're just
They're
there.
All right,
Right, so can you have it?
This one.
So these two we know.
We have
There's
it.
the pastry,
Let me have a look.
the
Little.
little pastry,
Little sound good.
little pastry.
Little but a lot, isn't it?
Oh.
Little but a lot. All right, what are you thinking? It's going to be a good one. Sainsbury's.
There you go.
Yeah, so
So,
if Lidl and Sainsbury's ever want to do a merge,
Yeah, we can make that happen.
well,
Yeah.
Sainsbury's is the
And
most
few
expensive at £2. Lidl's £1.25 for a pack of 6 and £1.20 for a pack of 4 from Co-op.
Can I be honest? When we had these delivered,
Yeah.
did the guy deliver them trip, full, sit on them, and then hand?
I have
just-
no
because I
idea.
feel like we're judging them on
I know.
that.
but we
I know.
haven't cooked them, have we?
No,
or a
they
baby
don't.
looks
No,
things.
it's
No, they've
terrible.
overcooked them because they definitely got that taste in.
I know. So,
Left in the oven
Yeah.
for way
so what are we going to choose? What are we going to go with? Sainsbury's or Lidl?
I don't know now.
But we
because
can't
I really
because
like.
we say we the pastry. One
But if you
pastry.
had to pick,
I'd
Do
probably
you know
go
what?
with the pastry.
May
So
I suggest something else? You grab one of them.
Yeah, try the
Grab one of
chocolate.
them.
Try the chocolate. That is like an after eight, by the
So
way.
now we know.
Now we know.
Now
So,
we know.
That's good.
I'm going to try one. This is from
A co-op after eight.
Hot cold, what are you thinking?
Great. It's like a normal after eight.
No, it's not.
Is it?
Is it not?
The chocolate isn't quite there.
Okay.
Not.
Guys,
They've
we've got
got
3
that-
minutes to eat up.
Okay,
Go
right.
on, try that
okay.
one.
Yeah.
Sainsbury's?
That's good.
That's very good.
Sainsbury's
I
good.
like that.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, no, this one's
That's little.
little.
That's a little.
oh, is it?
What are you thinking?
Oh, it's very strong.
Which one do you want? You on this one?
Lidl's. Try that.
Try it.
Quite
Let me try
rich.
Lidl.
Quite nice though.
Are we actually allowed to? Oh!
Oh, hello. Who's going to get that one?
Sorry. Sorry, I've got there you go.
Sainsbury's.
You want that one?
So Sainsbury's win on that one.
Do you
I
think?
think they're going to have to win because you've always got to go for the pastry.
I
Pastry's
quite
the
like
winner.
Lidl's. I like that. I quite like them. Okay, what we can concentrate big cake. Go
Okay.
Christmas cake.
Yes, Christmas cake.
So go, co-op.
Okay, go
What
on.
do you think? Do you not go for the icing? That's it.
I'm trying to be
Tom Craig. Tom
Yeah,
Craig.
try.
professional.
I'm just trying to my thing.
Guys,
Friday night, Anthea. I got hungry.
One second, I'm
I've got a challenge coming up.
Really?
I'm not co-op's not doing.
No, co-op's really fading, isn't it? Oh,
very
poor
well.
co-op.
One second.
Leave that there.
Guys, we've got like a minute and a half because we've got to have a drink in a minute. So wait a second. So Sainsbury's is pretty much the overall winner.
I think overall everything on there is fantastic.
Well done,
I'd be
Sainsbury's.
happy with that. But if we could mix and match,
Sainsbury's and Lidl. Perfect. Well
even
done.
better.
Let's get some drinks going, Craig.
And after a few drinks, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Prosecco.
Okay.
Here we
Give
go.
you a little.
We're tasting these as well.
Yeah.
right.
I'm fine.
So you know whose they are.
I've got. Okay.
This is good. This actually have one of each, and then don't say. I think I can see which is which from here. Do you like it? Are you a champagne person?
Ooh.
No, I'm
I don't know.
Well, go for the next one. Go for the
I'll
next
give you
one.
those ones.
a gin person, really.
Are you? Yeah. Bit of gin.
Guys, I'm trying to keep that taste in that to drive
This is great. Welcome to Mecca Bingo. She's going to get fed.
And people with money.
It's crazy, isn't it? Really? Right. Are you sharing cups now?
sharing-
Hey, what happened? Why are you sharing?
I mean, we're both drinking out of the same bottle, to be honest with you, Madonna. So they're the same.
Oh, they're not very good.
They're the same.
Which one's your
I
favourite?
can't tell the difference between
That's
those
because it's
two.
the same bottle, my darling. I didn't want to tell you you're drinking the same glass, but basically twice. So I mean, if it tastes better the second time, it's because you're half drunk, love. Do you know what I mean? This one's Sorry for why this one's this nuts, because I've done 3 bottles already. I don't know why you went northern there, but you get the idea. Okay, let me switch.
So that's the set. Okay, then.
Okay, so that's the second one. This is the third one. This is the big bottle.
What do you think, Craig? You've tried all 3. What do you think?
Drunk,
What's
I
the
have
one?
no idea now.
Well, I don't know.
Don't like that one?
Do you know? Oh,
Can I go back to the
really,
third?
yeah. Do you know what? I think you're right.
The first one.
So for me, it's between the first